guys, welcome to my channel. Obviously you are new here because this is the first video I'm putting up. So hello, welcome. My name is Sarah. I am embarking on my nursing journey. I will be starting this year with pre-nursing. It's not called that in Canada, so I am in Ontario, Ottawa actually, and it's actually called pre-health. So this sets you up with the prerequisites that you need for any advanced medical field. So it sets you up for your practical nursing, which is the 2-year nursing program, or your BSN, which is the 4-year program. It sets you up with the prerequisites for paramedic. That's a pretty big one here to get into. There's also another big one that this course is used for is massage therapy, which I think is kind of weird. So it's an elective, you don't have to take this to get into nursing school, but I have been at home with my kiddos for 8 years. I was a stay-at-home mom for a really long time, ever since my babies were born, and now I am going into the workforce. Obviously need to get some education for that. I will be taking the 1-year program, applying to nursing school probably this fall, and then starting next September. So there were 2 start dates that were available for me to complete this, and one was actually this past May, but it would have gone into the summer, and because I have 3 kids, 2 are in school and 1 is in daycare, just not attainable for me to have care for them. It was much more feasible for me to do that in September, so that's what I chose. What else? Oh, and I share 50-50 custody with my ex with them, and we're still really great friends. Actually, I think we have a better relationship now that we're not together romantically, personally. So that's working out really well. The kids are adjusting, and I think this is going to be really great for me just because I've been taking care of so many people, like everybody else but myself, not focusing on my dreams, and while I loved being a stay-at-home mom for that amount of time, I don't love it anymore. I'm ready to go out, deep dive into intellectual, stimulating conversation and education, because that is definitely not the case when you're at home with kids. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to share the whole shebang on this channel. I just kind of want to use it as a resource, and hopefully, I don't know, somebody will get something out of it. I'm just kind of going on a creative whim here and starting this channel and hope that maybe somebody will get something out of it. If not, then it'll be a good study system for myself. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the courses that I'm taking, or the courses that are assigned to the pre-health program, and this is like a direct program that allows you to kind of bypass a couple things to get into the nursing program, so that, if you've been out of school for so long, or if you didn't take the prerequisites, that it kind of puts you in a good place for the nursing program. Not sure if it's like that in the States or anywhere else. I haven't really seen any Canadian nursing channels, and I actually haven't found any that are moms, so maybe this will be really cool for some people to see, because I will not be balancing my life with nursing school in regards to socialization, but more so my family. So that'll be an interesting thing to experience and to share. I'm sure it's going to be hard as fuck, but I don't know. I don't think that hard is suffering. I think sometimes, and maybe it's just me, and my rising sun and my moon sign, but I like a lot of challenge in my life intellectually for me to feel really satisfied. So I think that's been a big missing part of my life. Just a quick reasoning as to why I chose nursing. I went through a spiritual awakening during the pandemic that completely shifted my reality. Not even close to the same person that I was 3 years ago. I've done a lot of healing work. I've integrated so many different spiritual aspects into my everyday life, and it brought me to this place where spiritual meets body meets soul kind of thing. and integrating that into the human experience. So basically what I want to get out of this nursing career is to aid in the transformation of where the healthcare system is going. That is a big dream, but it comes from this place of not in my ego. It comes from like a soul calling, if you will. It comes from a heart calling. There are some very big reasons as to why the healthcare system needs to change and why it is not benefiting a lot of people who go in to get better. And when you have such deep insight and different perspectives, I feel like there's going to need to be people to help that transition, because from a universal perspective, there are things happening that will be a big shift for these hierarchical businesses, such as government, such as hospitals. So anyway, I won't get too deep into that, but what to expect on this channel. Yes, so pre-health, pre-nursing content, I'm expecting to hopefully get out a video or two a week, definitely one. In the summer, obviously there won't be any nursing content, but I do plan on studying because I did purchase a few of the textbooks from somebody I know who took the program last year. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of a head start and deep dive into some of those textbooks just to get a good overview, if anything. I will also put out some fitness and food videos because I love that too. That's a huge part of my lifestyle. I'm just getting my computer out to share with you what the courses are for this, because I think it's actually really interesting. I'm going off into a big tangent here, but I think it's really interesting to be able to see the differences in the educational systems and like the courses and stuff and the career path, whatchamacallit, for the different countries, provinces, etc. Okay, so my first semester, which is in the fall, it's a pretty heavy one. It has 56 hours of human biology, and this is through a college. So one of the well-known colleges here offers pre-health, and it also offers the nursing program through Algonquin. I believe you might still have to take one or two classes at Ottawa U, but most of it is done through Algonquin, and I think that's the path that I will be choosing. So yeah, human biology, communication studies for health sciences, math for health sciences, psychology, introductory chemistry, and exploring careers in health sciences. The exploring careers in health sciences is the one that like kind of holds your hand through the process of applying to nursing school, you know, what you need to show, what you need to get ready. And then, so that's just the first semester. That's a pretty heavy and intense course load. The second semester, I have anatomy and physiology, communications and research for health sciences, statistics for health sciences, statistics for health sciences, general organic and biological chemistry. I don't know why I said that so slow. And then you have an elective. So because this is kind of like an open course, for some health programs or for some science programs, you need physics. For the nursing program, you do not. In fact, it's more beneficial to take the other elective. So the one elective is physics for health science and the other one is sociology of health. And obviously sociology is much more beneficial to nursing. So that's the first year. That's what I'm focusing on right now. And come September, like I said, they had the option to take it in May, but that was just not going to work for me. But I have daycare set up for September. I've got before and after school set up for September. just to give myself the extra time, because on the days that I have my kids, we do like a 2-3-2 or 2-3-3 split. I can't remember. And I would like to not have to like ask for additional days or whatnot. So just giving myself the extra time. That's always helpful. I'll show you, let me take a sip of coffee. I have no structure as to what I wanted to cover in this, so you'll have to bear with me. But so textbooks, yes. I reached out to somebody who took the pre-health program, and she took the advanced one. So there's 2 programs that are offered at this college, at Algonquin College, and it's pre-health for advanced diplomas, which is for degrees, university courses. And then there's one that you can take, which is just certificate and diplomas. And when you take practical nursing, which is not the one that is like that gets you like the good nursing job, but it's kind of like the one underneath. It's the 2-year program. It's considered a diploma, and so that one you don't have to do the advanced classes, but obviously I'm going for gold, so yeah, so I bought her textbooks, and then I have a couple things that I'm supplementing with in the summer just to kind of help me out. But my boyfriend and I love to go to old bookstores. We're both like really into philosophy and spirituality and stuff like that. So we went to a bookstore downtown Ottawa, and I found this book, How to Read a Book in its original format. I don't know why I didn't buy it, but I didn't, and I just mentioned in passing that I was like, oh darn it, like I felt a pull to that, and I totally forgot about it, and he got me this as a birthday present. So I've been reading that, and this book is amazing. It's so good, because I think where people fall short with reading textbooks and research papers and like novels and classic literature is the way that they read it. And so this book breaks it down into different modalities of reading and why you need different types of reading for different things. And I think that having a structure in place as to how you're going to go about reading material for a course like nursing, when there's like labs and clinicals, and it's really like kind of self-induced learning to an extent, is to have like a good foundation in place as to how you're going to go about reading that material. So he got me that, and it's so good. It's really, really good. It also goes in to tell you like how to properly use the book to make it work for you, and like how to make books work for you in general. But I got Chemistry for Dummies because I thought that was a good choice. I've been out of school for so freaking long. I haven't done anything math or science related in forever. So I thought this would just be kind of like a good basics. These books are actually really helpful. I had the math one, the pre-algebra, to actually get into this program. And I passed with like an 87, so that was like a really good starting point for me, and the math version of that was really helpful. So I'm going to probably be reading this summer just as an easy introductory way, so that I'm not just like jolted into the hard stuff, and I'm setting myself up a little bit better. So that was just an extra. And then I found these at one of the local bookstores. The used bookstores. There's pre-algebra essentials for dummies and algebra 2, just in case. I thought those things are never bad to have. And I'm not sure if these are all the textbooks I'm going to need, but I got what I could. So this one is Mathematics for Health Sciences, and I went ahead already and kind of just labeled the chapters, because I'm such a visual person. I know this ahead of time, that like if I have everything organized, like exponentially organized, it's just going to set me up mentally better. So yeah, that's what I did. You don't have to do that, but I just did. So I got that textbook, so that's the math textbook. The Sociology of Health, Illness, and Healthcare in Canada. This is for the elective, I think the second semester. I don't think we'll need it for the first one, but that's that. And Human Biology, Anatomy, and Physiology. I'm not sure if I'll be using the same, because I have Biology the first semester and Anatomy and Physiology the second, so I'm hoping that I just use the same textbook, but I went ahead and did the same thing for here. Just an easier way instead of like having to like go to the table of contents and, you know. So I got that one. And then writing and nursing, I have no idea how this will play out. I'm assuming it's research. Research for healthcare is a huge aspect, which is super fascinating to me. So that came with it. And then the chemistry textbook is absolutely massive. I'm not sure if the chemistry class that I have the first semester will be, like, I'll be able to use this. I don't see why not. This is a massive textbook for just like one semester. But then I have like the organic chemistry, general organic and biological for second semester. So I went ahead and I started. I only have like a couple more chapters left of doing the same thing. And then I might do subcategories, but probably not. This is just the format that the lady that I bought these from chose to purchase them. Chose to purchase the textbook in that format. So all of those I bought for $200, so that wasn't too bad. I'm pretty thrifty when it comes to purchasing things used. I always try to get things used or secondhand if I can. I think that's kind of all to start off with. I know that's like pretty sit down and lengthy, so I'm going to try to edit that too so it's like more condensed, but it feels so surreal for me to be starting this. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to use my brain again and to not be at home. Like, I can't wait. So over the summer, so before, the kind of content that I want to create over the summer is just some like lifestyle stuff, and any studying that I might do, I'll show you that. Any note taking that I might do, I'll show you that. School supplies, I'll show you that. I've gotten some stuff already. It's just kind of the mom in me who's like over prepared, over ready. I've already paid my tuition. I'm waiting to get my school email so I can get my parking pass. And I also want to take a tour of the campus, so we'll see if I can include some footage there, but probably not. Kind of content that I want to add to this channel is going to be like really dependent on what I'm doing, but I really foresee like showing like real life stuff of when, like, how to go about this mechanically, logically, emotionally, from a standpoint of being a mom who has 3 littles and is trying to create this new life for herself. So I'm gonna try and keep my kids out of this as much as possible. I just don't really want them like on YouTube. They think that's super fun, but I don't. And I just kind of want this to really be focused on what I'm trying to put out there. But I will include vlogs, some food videos, because I honestly feel like mind, body, soul connection, part of your career is about, keeping your body and mind healthy. So food and fitness have a huge impact on that, obviously. So does your spirituality. It's all interconnected. So that's part of that. And then I also want to use the technique of making videos on explaining how to do things, or why something is working the way that it is. I like the idea of putting out videos that have an educational component to them, whether it be study tips or whether it be the synopsis of something as a way for me to study. because making a video and being able to teach somebody is honestly the best form of studying, in my opinion. If you can teach somebody something, then you've kind of got it down. So that is the vision I have. That is a lot of talking, but it is now 2:40. I'm going to finish my coffee. It feels like 38. I have a couple days to myself. The kids are at their grandparents, so I'm trying to like really not do too much. I'm trying to be mindful of rest. But we shall see what else is happening for today. But first we're doing coffee, because coffee is life. All right, guys, I am going to end the video. It is long enough. I've taken up a lot of time in this video. So, thank you for being here. I am just doing some meal prep. I'm gonna take, some time to make some food for the week. And then I'm gonna sit down and watch The Bachelorette, because that's like my guilty pleasure. That is my guilty pleasure. So The Bachelorette, Bachelor, side note, and Big Brother are my guilty pleasures. But I couldn't watch it last night. I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'm getting some cramps. So we're doing the things so that we can make room for rest. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.